the Kirtipur, Nepal. Introduction part. These lizards, 4 gender and 10 species of geckos belonging to family Geckonidae in Nepal, according to the Saha and Tiwari 2004. And these lizards are the commonly distributed house lizard of Tarai and hills of Nepal. And this is a ambidextrous boogie. You can identify according by his tail. You can see the spine, and his ambidextrous placidus. You can also identify by his tail in flat. Nematode. In this nematode, okay, subfamily Cosmos arcana, including 2 genera, Neopharyngorans and Aplecena, according to the Yamaguchi 1961. And Neopharyngoran gecko, Neopharyngoran geckos were reported from the Indian lizards, Prajapati and Bahaduri 1948. And Neopharyngoran species was recorded in toads and frogs from the Bangladesh by Ahmad et al. 2006 and Begum et al. 2012. And in this study, we examined the wall lizards and reported the prevalence and intensity of nematode parasite, Neopharyngoran species, with its characteristics. Here's objectives. General objectives to explore Neopharyngoran nematode parasite found in wall lizards of Kirtipur, and specific objective to collect and identify the nematode parasite. Second is to determine prevalence and intensity of Neopharyngoran parasite in wall lizards. Here is the methodology and study area, and this is a map of the Kirtipur. And till date, 11 species of amphibians and 37 species of reptiles were reported from Kathmandu, same as according to the Saha and Tiwari 2004. And sample collection and sampling technique. Here are 25 wall lizards, including 15 Hemiloctis bruki and 10 Hemiloctis placidus was collected from Kirtipur, and it's collected by the using of net from human settlement, particularly dining rooms, study room, bedroom, etc. And each lizard was anesthetized using chloroform and dissected longitudinally from ventral portions, and rectum was thoroughly examined for this parasite. And the collected parasite was kept in a saline solution, and the parasite was stored in 70% ethanol and clearly lactophenol as per the method described Pune Margin 2015. And identification was used by the comparative study of previous finding and published articles. Chakravarti Bahaduri 1948, Ahmad et al. 2006 and Begum et al. 2012. And also we used the taxonomic key developed by Yamaguchi in 1961. And here determine the prevalence by basis of the Pune Margin 2015. And this one is a books which is useful for the identification of the nematode. And results and discussions, and this is the classifications of the Neopharyngoran species. And this parasite habitat is rectums, and location we just collected Tenglapad, Naya Bazar and Majangal in Kirtipur. Here's the description of that parasite. We only collected the male nematodes. So its measurement is 1.4 to 1.5 mm long, and mouth has 2 lips. So esophagus is longer than the wide, and esophagus bulb was is less than the the length of the esophagus. So tail was pointed with, but is longer. 1/3 of its whole body length is, and higher prevalence with intensity 4.3 in Hemiloctis placidus in comparison to the Hemiloctis bruki. This is a table of prevalence and intensity of the Neopharyngoran species infecting these both lizards, and we can see here the red value of prevalence and intensity. And these are the figures with different parts with different magnifications. And the discussion portions here, this parasite is recorded from amphibians, Begum and Banu 2012, and reptiles in Yamaguchi 1961. And similar species nematode has been recorded from gecko from Calcutta, from the Chakravarti and Bahaduri 1948. And this parasite, according to the Begum and Banu, the prevalence of neopharyngoid species in Bofo Melantictus, this one is a toad from Bangladesh, was 68% with intensity of infection 24.29. And the last point here, the intensity of infections is lower than the Begum and Banu, but prevalence was lower in Hemidactylus brucei but higher in the Placidus. This means that this lizard is more infected than that one. And the conclusions, and this research concluded that this parasite is first time recorded from the Hemidactylus brucei and Placidus from the Nepal. And Hemidactylus placidus found infected more compared to the Hemidactylus brucei, which is a spiny tail. These are the references. Now this is a lab work and this is field tools, and this part is the visceral organs. Okay, it's very small, so it's not a lizards, but it's different, not a house lizards. Okay. Now I would like to show some video of 44 seconds for this research. So can you? Folder.
Hemidactylus placidus. This is a small worm of neopharyngoid species, pointed tail and long anterior part of the parasite. Tail and X-ray report show Hemidactylus brucei. Neopharyngoid species, small worm. Neopharyngoid species, same characteristic as present in Cosmobotus placidus species. This 95 inch. Hemidactylus placidus.
Thank you.
This is small worm of neopharyngoid species.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam.